Hello, everyone. This is Daryl Guberman, CEO of Guberman PMC LLC, a quality consulting firm here in Connecticut. This video today is very important. I hope to get through with it quickly. Everybody always says, Daryl, why do you go 10 minutes? This take 40 years to metastasize. You ought to be glad I can do it in 10 minutes. Holy shit. Honestly. And I have a lot of data. I want to remind you over and over again about ANSI-ANAB and IAF, who they formed, the International Accreditation Forum, which is an association of accreditation bodies, both national and international. Those bodies that sit on the IAF and their sister organization, ILAC, the International Laboratory Accreditation Cooperation, are equivalent in accreditation to ANSI-ANAB. ANSI-ANAB are underwriters for them as well, which means they take all systematic and product failure, like the door popping off. Boeing should not be just the only one taken to task. It should be them as well. Let me do this. Today, this video is about ANSI-ANAB member U.S. DOD, Department of Defense, partners with Selmet, Inc. for turbine components supply. And Daryl Guberman exposes this mess. Selmet allegedly falsified records and shipped improperly inspected and poorly finished plane parts to customers to meet production quotas and deadlines. The employees say in a federal suit they were whistleblowers. Let me just read you a little bit of background. Please do not fall asleep, but this is telling you how bullshit is, what kind of bullshit is under the banner of ANSI-ANAB or an internationally equivalent, which is equivalent to ANSI-ANAB anyway. If it's ANSI-ANAB or another organization, which could be, possibly, we can't find their certs, because what happens when the quality, when they get lambasted like this, they flip a switch and take the certs down. Selmet has been involved in continuous improvement for many years, but in May 2008, a renewed commitment was made that was transform the company. This commitment was made by Selmet leadership and all the 280 employees at the time to focus on customers and provide industry-leading value, like falsified parts and all that. The lean journey was moved into the fast lane and, of course, continues to accelerate and change Selmet for the better. July 2012, Selmet celebrated the completion of their 100th Kaizen event since recommitting the organization to become world-class. When they say world-class, don't listen to that. Through the strategic planning policy deployment process, Selmet defines operational goals, focus resources and actions, lean tools, drive action-based Kaizen, eliminating waste and providing value to our customers. Lean tools are selected from our toolbox, the 5 S's, that means shit. Value stream mapping, cause and effect, process mapping, standard work, setup reduction, total productive management, the 5 Whys. Why did we give them bad parts? Why did we give them bad parts? Why did we give them bad parts? Why did we give the F-35 companies bad parts? And why did we give the company bad parts? That's what they should have asked. Linkage, flow, and others as needed to create a basis for action and deliverables. April 2012, Pratt & Whitney Aircraft Engines, a division of United Technologies Corporation, recognized Selmet as a UTC Gold supplier, being the first raw material casting supplier to achieve gold supplier status. Was a major milestone in Selmet's lean journey. Remember this: men honor trophies, trophies don't honor men. Our people know that much remains to be done and have many opportunities for improvement awaiting us. Selmet remains committed to the identification of the least waste way and uncompromising pursuit of identifying and eliminating waste. Our lean journey continues. Let me read this again. Selmet allegedly falsified records and shipped improperly inspected and poorly finished plane parts to customers to meet production quotas and deadlines. So all their bullshit quality blah blah blah, blah fluff doesn't matter. It failed them, just like their quality certificate. Let me just tell you this. They are also, and as you can see on this, they are also NADCAP and ISO 9001 and AS 9100 certified. I don't care about the other certs. They don't matter to me at the present time. What I've been trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, okay, that Boeing, like Selmet, they must be doing the same thing, okay? Why not? Boeing, they're also supplying materials to the 737 program and others at Boeing. So Boeing basically in 2002 gave up special process certification to Performance Review Institute, okay? And it basically, for welding, heat treat, and also special processes like penetrant inspection, etc., okay? They said, send in your PRI certificate, Boeing did, and send in your parts. What they did is basically followed suit. Selmet, send in your quality cert, send in your parts, and Boeing doesn't have to inspect it. You don't think they did that for the F-35? How did they catch it? Probably under installation of that particular part that Selmet made. They sent the organization because what they want to do is they want to cut back redundant inspections. Don't you want it if your husband, your wife, your sister is flying an F-35? Don't you want to ensure the integrity of the aircraft? Well, basically what they're trying to do is trying to get rid of, or as they say, get rid of redundant inspections. That means if you're inspecting a riveted part, just do it once. That's it. Good. And then if you send us your certificate and parts, we don't even have to give a shit about redundant inspections. Your quality is excellent. As we see, it's not. Okay? So that was for special processes. In 2002, in July, that was in special processes was in April of 2002. The supplier bulletin for Boeing was 2002. It said, send in your AS9100, just like Selmet. Send in that. I guess they did that for Boeing and all the rest of those companies. Send in your cert. Oh, AS9100, ANAB accredited, ANSI-ANAB accredited. Send in your cert, send in your parts, and we will accept Selmet Inc. I wouldn't put it past the organizations that are buying these parts for the F-35 and trying to put them on their plane and finding that they're junk, okay? And with all their quality methodologies, ladies and gentlemen, the company sucks, okay? And it's caused by the OEMs, okay? Because in 2017, Boeing was fudging documentation on the metals that went into their aircraft, and so was Kobe Steel, their metals supplier. What kind of bullshit are we dealing with? What this poor company is doing, and I say it in kindness at least once, is that they're watching the OEMs like a Boeing, okay? OEM is original equipment manufacturer, fudging documentation, doing all this bullshit. Big shit, we're going to do it too. And that's why we have poor quality of parts. That's a very simplistic way to say it, okay? And I think it's absolutely disgusting. You have ANSI-ANAB member, U.S. DOD, and I'm going to show it to you right now, ladies and gentlemen. I've got it because ANSI-ANAB is a private, not-for-profit, non-governmental corporation that has federal agencies and corporations on board. And who sits there? The Department of Defense, all right? If you are accredited by ANSI-ANAB, Daryl, don't say that. I gotta play the bay. They are breaking the Sherman-Clayton Act, and so is Lockheed Martin. And we've got the proof. I go up to these attorneys, and they go like this. One goes like this, another goes like this, and another goes like this. You know why? They probably don't know it, but I can present the case in court myself. But you know something? Going up against a judge, remember this. The judge is the CEO for the court. If I have an attorney and I'm the plaintiff and the defendant, the judge has to make money for the court and for those two people. There's stays, there's delays. The more they do it, ding, 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 the more it goes up. So any attorney that wants to take this on and call me, and my number is 203-556-1493, or Daryl, D-A-R-O-A-L, TQRS at yahoo.com. And for those ladies and gentlemen, citizens out there, business owners, remember this. A good attorney knows the law. A great attorney knows the judge. And remember this too. Both state and federal courtrooms are no more than blue smoke and mirrors. And I got that information from a 40-year attorney. I'm going to leave it here for Selmet. ANSI-ANAB member, U.S. DOD partners with Selmet Inc. for turbine components supplied. Isn't that a cluster? 203-556-1493 or Daryl, TQRS at yahoo.com. I thank you.